YouTube. Today I'm going to show you all this 2004 Mazda 3 Hatch with 146,000 miles. Now I think this will be the first ever tour I do of a Mazda 3. It's possible that I've done a startup and rev video years ago. Another thing, I am recording this video with my new iPhone 5S. This will be a test video. I've never filmed anything with it before. I'll revert to my Sony Bloggie right after this. Now, this is the first generation for the Mazda 3. First year of the 3. 2004 was the first, all the way up to 2009. As you can see, on the door, comes with the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, makes 160 horsepower, and fortunately this one has the 5-speed manual. Now, believe it or not, I was once in search for a car just like this and in this color. Instead, I ended up with the Mazda3 sedan, which I had quite a while back. I'm sure some of y'all remember. I do love the styling of the hatch version. Not a huge fan of the sedan. It has some rust here. One of the downfalls to cars up in the north. Aside from that, the car really does look fresh. Doesn't look all that different to the current generation Mazda 3. Cargo cover attached on the door, 60/40 split fold, and it will have a nice flat floor. Jack. Should have a spare down here. Yep. So I can fold down. Look at the seat when it's folded down. Oh geez, my hands are so cold. It's about 28 degrees right now. Car rides on 205 50/17s, rear disc brakes fortunately. Pillar isn't looking too hot here either. Anyways, I love the combination over here with the cloth interior, backrest, lumbar support, and to adjust the height of the seat. You can see how it goes up and down, and of course you have the lever in front to roll the seat back and forth. Feel for the lid. And qualities on the door panel, I can't even tell. It feels like a hard finish. My hands are so cold, I'm kind of numb right now. This is padded in cloth. Armrest is padded as well. Auto down function for the driver window. Door locks, power mirrors. And you have the door pocket. You can put a water bottle in there if you wish. Window lock, of course. Aside from that, it's a fresh looking interior. Comparing it to all the other compacts in its class, this really had the most modern looking interior. Key fob, lock, unlock, panic. Excuse the glare. Little I can do about that. Alrighty, again, first ever tour of one of these. It shouldn't take long describing this interior. Everything is just so straightforward. Comfort-wise, it's very good. I'm 6'1", and I don't feel cramped in here. The seats are very supportive, especially in the backrest. Lower section, somewhat flat, and a little bit too firm for my taste. I am lacking thigh support somewhat. It isn't powered, and when you have the seat adjusted down all the way, it's still lacking. Even when you elevate the height too, it's really just not enough, and it just makes me feel that I'm sitting on top of a plank. Now there's lots of room down on the footwell though, and the center stack isn't intrusive. Interior quality, everything is a hard finish, plastic everywhere, to be expected from a car in its class. But thankfully, the design of the interior is pretty good, so it somewhat makes up for it. I somewhat dig the carbon fiber look over here. Would have preferred a brushed metal look instead, to be honest. The glove box is massive. You can just slide a netbook in there, and it's like a shovel. It has dual latches, so it shouldn't jiggle around on bumps. Hazards, the radio, I love how the display is up here. In-6 disc for the radio again, and I love how when you have the radio pumping, these things over here light up. And it should also go on with the music too. It's like a pulsing look. Climate control, those 3 dials, very simple. This car is a non-smoker, thankfully. Ashtray, saw it was open there. The 5-speed manual. Gear engagement is silky smooth. Shouldn't be that hard to stall this car. The clutch is very predictable. It's not that springy. Everything here is a plastic finish, to be expected in a car in this class. I need to disinfect the case to my phone. This is all dirty and filthy. The dual cup holders, e-brake. The center console armrest is padded. It's more like a rubbery finish, to be honest. It has 2 sections here. Lift this up and you have this little tray. That's a pretty strong hinge right there, but yeah, the center console isn't that sure-footed. It is pretty deep though once you open the upper section. I love how the steering wheel is very thick. It's leather wrapped, perforated inserts here, cruise control, volume controls for the radio, intermittent speed wipers right there. Oh, this was for the rear wiper, which I just activated. Headlamps and fogs on the turn signal stock. And this is where you tilt and telescope the steering wheel. Thankfully it has that function. And it is damped. And the panel dim right there. The headliner is like a bulletin board. Map lights. And this is where you open the sunroof. Separate button to tilt. And I'm sorry if I'm jiggling my phone a lot. I'm actually high on caffeine right now, so I feel somewhat jittery. I don't sound like it though. I can somewhat suppress that. The oh shit handles aren't damped. Sun visors are very thick, sturdy for what they are. Only a mirror, no vanity lights. And the same deal on the driver's side. Only a mirror. It's backrest back up. Materials are the same on the door panel, identicals up front. Let's look at the front seat, looking pretty good. I do have the seat adjusted to where I prefer, and yeah, this is the end result when it comes to legroom. Again, I'm 6'1", so yeah, it would be pretty tight for tall adults. Look at the rust infecting over here. 2.3 liter dual rate cam 4-cylinder, variable valve timing, 160 horsepower. This is the same engine you'd find in the Ford Escape, Ford Fusion, Mazda 6. So there's plenty of power for this little car. Very rev happy engine. By the way, car's all the way up to temp. Windows closed. Still not buzzy in the high end, but still pleasant though. This tour is long overdue. It's been a while since I've last done a Mazda, and I should have done a Mazda 3 long ago. I don't know why it's taken me so long. Anyways, here's this one. It's a pretty nice example aside from the rust issues that it has on the body. It really isn't a hard fix. Spent about $500–600 in the body shop, and I think the car will be good as new from there. And let me know what you think of the video quality of the 5S. I'm not going to use this camera on a permanent basis. It was really a test, to be honest. I'm still going to continue using the Sony Bloggie after this. So anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching, and hope y'all enjoyed this tour.